Shalom. 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 This is your brother Yakal Laha Kwataza from Wichita, Kansas. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Harakakwadash, Slakia. I just had 2 sandwiches, man. I got the little burps, the little belches. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of the men of Great Millstone, the men of GMS that rule well. All right, those are the true prophets of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, if you want to believe that or not. And peace, love, and citations to the elect of Yasharallah, the elect of Israel. All right. Let me turn the brightness up. I can barely see. The topic of this lesson is a little conversation, a little conversation I had with some coworkers. I think it was a few weeks ago, something like that. I'm just getting around to making a lesson about it. Just kept it in the back burner in my mind. I'm like, I'm gonna do a lesson over that. And here I am, man. And as you see on the screen, I'm gonna go into the skin color of Yahweh Shai. All right. I'm not going into the olive branch, but I'm talking about the skin color of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, of Yahweh Shai. All right. The appearance of him. Okay. And we all know what these Christians like to say, that the Lord Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, was olive colored. His skin was olive colored. When you ask him what color he was, what his skin color was, they're like olive colored. And it don't make no sense, man. Like which olive? A green one, so he looked like Shrek. He had the skin color of Shrek. Or this dark brown one, or this really dark brown one, the dark brown one. Because these are shades of green, and then the other ones are shades of brown, as in really dark brown. We're talking about the tan ones, the ones that look like Middle Eastern people, because those Christians love to say that he was a Middle Eastern, because Middle Eastern people, what do they call them? Not Arabic, but they're referring to Arabian type of people, but yeah, the Middle Eastern people, he's like, Christians like to say that he was a Middle Eastern, so he looked like a modern day Middle Eastern person, which is totally false, because the modern day people the modern day inhabitants of the nation of Israel, of the land of Israel right now, all right, is not the Lord's chosen people, okay? Is not the Lord's people, okay? It's not, the Israelites. All right, the Israelites, the Lord has scattered his people, across the whole world, man, all right? And his people are not dwelling in the land of Israel right now, all right? Yes, there's a few Israelites mingled amongst that nation of people in Israel right now, but those people in our land right now are not the Israelites, okay? They're not the Lord's chosen people, and the Lord did not look like those people, all right, at all, okay? The Lord looked like a so-called black man, okay, if you want to believe that or not, contrary to popular belief, all right? He looked like a so-called black man, all right? So, Christians, a question for you, because you guys aren't being specific, all right? What color, which olive, all right? Because you're not being specific, There's all types of olives, we're talking about the tan one that looks like Middle Eastern people. Why didn't you reference that, man? Why didn't you point that out? Because in my mind, all right, the first type of olive that pops up in my head is these, or damn, they look fake, or these brown ones, these dark brown ones right here. These are the main type of olives that pop up in my head when somebody says an olive, Not these tan ones right here, Well, those are roasted, so they came out as tan, So yeah, man, Maybe those are just roasted. The tan ones are just roasted, Where's the tan at, man? All right. Nah, man. No people on earth look like these green type of olives or these red ones. Maybe these dark black ones. So are you talking about the dark skin ones? All right, the dark colored ones? You know? Oh, we're talking about the Queen olives. Sure, okay, whatever, man. The Lord, he didn't look like no Arab or Palestinian or how do you say it? Israeli, okay? Because when the Lord was on the scene, okay, when the Lord was here on earth, all right, our people lived in the land of Israel, okay? The so-called blacks, all right? The southern kingdom lived, the Benjamin, Judah, and Levi, the Haitians, Jamaicans, and North American so-called black people, okay? They dwelled in Israel, in Europe, okay? Under Roman captivity, all right? They were, slaves, all right? All right, and before that, when Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the true Israelites were ruling, all right, where they were at peace and they dwelled in the land of Israel, all right, we were living in Israel, man. Just as the Native Americans, all right, they used to be the only population of people in North America. Now look at America, North America right now. Who's the majority ethnicity here in America? It's the so-called white man, all right? And then there's the black man, the Latino man, and the Native American man. And there's also other nations like the Asian man, all right? Moab, Elam, okay? How do you say it? Japhet, all right? The Hawaiians, all right? And Ishmael, all right? The Arabians, okay? There's all types of people here in America. And in the time of Rome, all right, when Rome used to rule the whole world, man, all right, well, it was a great empire, the white man was ruling the world, and all nations, all types of people used to, dwell and reside in the Roman Empire, which was in the Mediterranean Sea, all right, okay, and yeah, man, it was just like America, but it was in the Mediterranean Sea, okay, and the islands, Europe, Southern Europe, Eastern Europe, Southeastern Europe, all right, the Fertile Crescent, okay, the Asians, Arabians, all right, Muslims, all right, Islanders, Latinos, Native Americans. Well, not really. The Latinos and Native Americans were here in the Americas at the time. But yeah, Akim, you get the point. I'm being kind of long-winded, but the Lord was a so-called black man. I'm going to show you what he looked like. Then I'm going to bring out the Bible, the scriptures, and prove to you that he looked like this. All right. I'm going to type in Yahweh Shai. Tell me what kind of person this looks like. What kind of nation of people. All right. All right. The so-called black man, okay? When you type in Yahweh Shai, you don't see no white man. You don't see no Latino, no Arab, no Asian man. All right? No Native American. You see the so-called black man, all right? Yes, the Latinos and Native Americans are Israelites, all right? But the Lord himself was a so-called black man, so-called, all right? Because we're not black. We're all shades of the ground, of the earth, okay? All right? I'm trying to get a good picture, man. The Lord was so-called black. And the scripture said he sprung out of the tribe of Judah, all right? And the scriptures say that the tribe of Judah were black unto the ground. They were dark-skinned, all right? And who on earth, and they had woolly hair. The Lord had woolly hair. And what kind of people on earth have woolly hair and are so-called black? The Africans. No, it's not. That's a different type of people. Yeah, they look like us, but they're different, okay? Just like the scriptures say, the Lord has put a difference between the Egyptian and Israel, all right? The Egyptians are the so-called Africans, all right? The Hamites, okay? Because Ham used to rule Egypt at the time, okay? And yes, they do look similar to us, all right? But the Lord was a so-called black man, all right? From the tribe of Judah, okay? Let me type in Judah, all right? I'm going to bring the scriptures out, but, Judah, all right? Most of the pictures are going to be so-called black men, black people, man, because the tribe of Judah is the American black man, all right? And they might have a Hamite look to them because they used to dwell in Africa. And who dwells in Africa right now? The Hamites and the Southern Kingdom, because they had to escape Roman and Egyptian persecution, I believe. You know. Judah, all right, the so-called black man, okay. This is goofy, man. Put some Jordans up there. What the hell? Okay. They're making a fan film. Yeah, Kim, the Lord was a so-called black man. He wasn't white. He wasn't a Muslim-looking man. He wasn't a modern-day Israeli-looking man. No, man. That's BS.